What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto, the one who was abandoned and had telekinesis. And yeah guys, it is a short movie and unscripted one as well. And before continuing this, some of you guys have been commenting that yeah, am I betraying you and looking for a job? Well, you're not wrong technically, as well as you are kind of wrong. I will still continue to do this work, but I am going to look for a job now, because to survive in this world you have to look for a job, man. And I am on a certain age of 22, I guess. So yeah, I have to take up some responsibilities, because in the Middle East, especially in the countries like India and Pakistan as well as the other ones, you have to be responsible and earning your part of bread and support your family once you reach our age. So yeah, it is kind of a tradition, as well as a responsibility that is put on us, as well as it will help us in the career along the way, giving us more opportunities because we had experience and all that. So I wanted to gain that. So I hope you guys don't mind at all, because yeah, that is the reason I have been taking a lot of days off this month, as well as putting a lot of short movies, I guess. But I will upload long movies regularly, so stay tuned for those, because they will be coming shortly, and I will be posting your ideas soon as well. I promise, okay? I'll try my best. Just please give me time, okay? It's quite hard out here. Anyways, enough of my jokes. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you are having a happy day, good afternoon, or evening. And without any further ado, enough of my yip yapping, and let's just begin with our today's video. Our story begins on a stormy night in Konohagakure no Sato, as smoke was rising from the outskirts of the village that night. It was October 10th, and it was a devastating night for Konoha, as the Kyuubi no Yoko suddenly appeared and caused a lot of havoc and destruction, which ended up in resulting of a lot of deaths that night. And currently we go towards the Hokage office, where there were only 5 people there: Kakashi Hatake, Hiruzen Sarutobi, Kushina Uzumaki, Minato Namikaze, as well as Jiraiya of the Sannin, and Minato and Kushina's 3 children, Menma, Mito, and Naruto. As Hiruzen slammed his hands on the desk because of the discussion they were having. You are insane for thinking that. You are going to leave one kid here. And for what? For some stupid prophecy that may or may not be even real? Or maybe the babbling of a toad who is drunk nowadays and quite old. We have to take this chance, Sensei, said Jiraiya to appease his sensei's anger, but to no avail. What you are doing, Jiraiya, right now is what we call tearing a family apart, if you do not know. As Jiraiya looked down, as Minato then said in defense of his sensei, I know what I'm trying to do. It is for the best of this whole elemental nation. Think about it, Hiruzen-sama. They will be our allies, and they will have nothing more against us anymore. There will be eternal peace. Naruto will only see the parents who abandoned him. Isn't that right, Kakashi? Hi. What? Kakashi? How could you stand against your own sensei, said Kushina. I'm standing against the people who are going to tear apart their own family, and then later on going to regret and even push this on us. Do you think we are such people, Kakashi? Said Minato, quite hurt by his student's words. I'm not saying that, sensei, but from the behavior that you are showing, it is quite possible in the future that you might do so. Either way, it is decided, as the last order on before my leave for some years. Naruto is hereby declared not a part of my clan until we see it fit, and he is to be put in orphanage. End of the discussion. As both Kakashi and Hiruzen were quite surprised. You got to be kidding me. Leaving him here is one thing, and now you're just throwing him out? We're not throwing him out, Sensei, said Jiraiya. It is for his best. I mean, he wasn't even born with chakra, and that is not possible. It's a miracle that he is alive. How will he even be able to survive out there? What if we are attacked? Then you have to protect him. Isn't it your job as a godfather and your two jobs as parents to protect your own children? It is, but what? You prefer more Man Mito now? Fine. Tell me this prophecy one more time before you go, so I have to mark each and every word down. So when you come back, I'll shove these words back to you, which you prioritize more over this little child over here, said Hiruzen, pointing towards Naruto as thunderstorm roared. Cutscene. Next morning, we could see Jiraiya, Kushina, and Minato living with two children in the middle of night before the sunset, as the sun was rising. But it was not good, as the villagers were now starting to gather up. They were rioting, and they demanded answers, to which Hiruzen gave them one, and, well, he did not tell them about Naruto, because Naruto was just a normal boy. Time skip. Time passed by and Naruto was placed in orphanage as the orders of the fourth Hokage, and let's just say it did not work out. Due to the whisker marks, due to his birthmarks, which were known as whisker marks, he was regarded as the incarnation of Kyuubi, or the Kyuubi spawn, as some drunken civilians suggested it, but it was an implant from Danzo, because he figured out everything, and he thought that Naruto might be what he needed. So, Naruto's hellish life began at the age of 2. He was kicked out of the orphanage and beaten. He had to survive in the stormy, cold nights on his own, bare feet, as he would usually cry because people would say mean things to him. But as he reached at the age of 5, as years went by, he became numb, as it was like any other night. He was on his way back to his house, which was a cardboard box that was inside an alleyway. As he turned in that alley, some of the Anbus jumped down, but they were plain masked Anbus. Naruto knew them. They have come here over and over again. Try to make him aggressive to see if he does have what they think he has, the Kyuubi. As they started to beat and punch Naruto, Naruto did not even flinch, but something inside of him cracked when he heard these words. No wonder even Minato-sama threw him out. He is nothing more than a waste of time, for us and for them even. As Naruto's eyes widened, Minato? The fourth Hokage? Why would he throw him out? If I had a son like him, I would throw him out properly as well, said the other Anbu before they left. Son? I had a family. As something broke. As Naruto stood up, he was shaking violently. Suddenly, the things around him started to shake. Walls started to crack, until the 100-meter radius around him was nothing more than a circle. Everything evaporated, destroyed. All life force was gone. As those people, all who were away, came there and looked at Naruto, the civilians started to point towards him and threw things at him. But next thing everyone saw was the civilian turned inside out, as they were now afraid. Demon, right? Is that why they left? Is that why you all beat me? Fine, Naruto said as no answer came. I will show you what a true demon is. As next thing what happened was a huge massacre. 160 people died that night. Shinobis as well as civilians. Turned inside out. It's like some scene from a horror film or a fictional story. As Naruto then levitated. As Hiruzen came there, Naruto, my boy, what are you? I have known what I am. I have embraced it, Hiruzen Sarutobi. You tried to protect me, I guess. I have nothing against you, but this village will pay. Mark my words, Konoha. One more. Just one more time, I'm willing to give you a chance. Do not come after me. Do not try to come after me, or there will be dire consequences. As some of the Anbus jumped, as they were evaporated, like they never existed, turned into dust. I said, do not come after me. My final warning. All thanks to this man standing right here. You owe him your lives. And I owe you all nothing. And with this verse, Naruto disappeared. But due to him being at the age of 5, he just went outside in the outskirts of Konoha and built his own house away from all of them. And never to be seen ever again. Time skip. 13 years later. As we see 18-year-old Menma and Mito, alongside with Kushina, Uzumaki, Minato Namikaze, as well as Shirab the Sanin, returning back to Konoha. They have made allies with Eva, putting aside their differences, and even, had a marriage proposal for Naruto from Kuretsuchi, as Menma was already taken because of him being already arranged marriage with Hinata, as was Mito with Sasuke. As when they arrived, they were expecting a warm welcome, but there was a shrine built within the center of the village where there was a huge hole, where there was supposed to be a lot of shops and houses. What happened here? A poor soul, said an old man, a blind man, a poor soul who has suffered at the hands of us, finally broke, and we created a monster in the dawn, and the monster roared, and this was the first step that monster took before disappearing altogether. What do you mean? That old man speaks in riddles now, said a voice as they turned around. It was Hiruzen Sarutobi, a much more older version of him. As they all then went towards the Hokage office, it was closed down, as Minato and Kushina had a lot of questions. What is everyone talking about? What happened? Dad, you know what is important, right? We need to know where Naruto is, said Mito. Yeah, I want to meet my brother now. As the mother quite smiled as well. Yeah, I am unfortunate to inform you that that was caused by Naruto. That unfortunate soul that was turned into a monster was Naruto. But how? He did not have any chakra. But what he did have was strong will and mind that broke, and new powers were erupted from within him. These powers were so dangerous that he turned inside out, literally, more than 160 people. Some Anbus tried to attack him. They were turned into ashes, Minato. Ashes, and he did not even lift a finger. He can levitate. He have dangerous powers. We gave it the name telekinesis, the power of the mind. As they all gulped. Such power, said Jiraiya. But where is he? He left. You see, at the age of 2, due to his whisker marks that he was born with, people labeled him as the spawn of Kyuubi. And not only that, he was kicked out of the orphanage at the age of 2. Lived on the streets for 2 years, being beaten and avoiding all other stuff until he became numb. And even after that, he finally snapped when he realized that you were his family, revealed to him by some Anbus from Root, which were all dead now. And not only that, he knows that you shoved him out and made his life living hell. This is not how it's supposed to happen, Hiruzen. You were supposed to protect him. No, Hokage-sama. Hiruzen said as he gave Minato the hat. You trusted the civilians. You gave them the right to do whatever they want with him. You put him in the orphanage. You kicked him out of your clan. This was you and Kushina all along. I told you, tried to warn you as much as I could, but no. You just wanted you all to become famous and your children to be the bridge for your fame that you could latch onto and leech off of. So enjoy, Minato. As he put the hat down and started to leave. I'm too old for this shit anyway. As after Hiruzen left, Minato broke down as he called for a specific Anbu. Kakashi. Hi. What is it, Sensei? Where's my son? He resides on the outskirts of Konoha, but I do not suggest that you should all go there. What do you mean? Outskirts of Konoha. I chased after him. More like I saw him leaving and I chased after him when that night happened. I still could remember it. Flashback. When Naruto left that night, Kakashi was returning from a mission and he saw Naruto leaving. He chased after him. He was the only Anbu Naruto could trust, because even in Naruto's sleep, he, with a single eye, saw Kakashi was the one leaving food and all that stuff, and even tried to take him, but he couldn't because his hands were tied. As Naruto appeared in front of him out of nowhere, as Kakashi was following him. What do you want, Inoni-san? Where are you going, Naruto? Where were you? I was away on a mission. It was 1 month-long mission. Wait, your clothes. Something happened again? Yes. Do you know about my parents? As Kakashi's blood ran cold. Yes, I know. Why didn't you? It was your father's words. He was my sensei. And his last order as Hokage was to do this. Why me? Naruto said as tears welled up in his eyes, as for the first time after 3 years Naruto cried that night. Why me? What did I do wrong to deserve this? This whisker marks, he said, as he started to, slash his face with his own hands and nails. As Kakashi stopped, Naruto, enough! You're hurting yourself! I know, but it hurts more to know that there's family outside that left you willingly here to rot. They didn't want this. They did. I can tell you that much. No, Naruto. I know what they did is wrong, and I did not support it, even then and even now. Every time I look at you, I hurt, Naruto, because I see you as my little brother. And I'm going to be honest with you. It is not good outside. There are more mean people out there that are willing to use you for what you are, even if they benefit only a little. I do not need to worry about them, Nisan. As Naruto made his hand forward, as there was a huge tree. When Naruto closed his fist, clenching it, the tree was nothing more turned into splinters. As Kakashi's eyes widened, Naruto, how did you? I awoken these powers and killed a lot of people today. That is why I'm leaving. Listen, Naruto, what you did was bad, but they deserved it. You're not mad? No, Naruto. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself and those people who are too blind to see that you're nothing more than just a child that they are just letting out their anger on. Listen, Naruto. Don't go out there. Live here. I'll help you build a house here. You can start your life here with peace, away from all of this. You have your powers you can learn and train with. And after you're done training, then if you decide to leave, you can leave. Please, it will ease up my mind. You know I have done nothing in order to protect you until now, but please do not take away this right from me for making one thing right. Fine, son. I will stay here. As Naruto, with the help of Kakashi, then built a house. Next day, Hiruzen came over with Kakashi. Hokage-sama, aren't you going to call me Gigi anymore, Naruto? What is it, Gigi? You know I can't stay mad at you two, because out of all that shithole, you two were the only ones that even cared about me or gave a crap about me. Listen, Naruto. We are going to understand your powers and learn alongside you and help you out as much as we can. And we are going to teach you basic survival things when you're out there, okay? Okay. So, from tomorrow onwards, Kakashi and I will teach you. Kakashi will be specific his constructor. You will be away for a long time on my specific mission with consistent pay. Hi. As after that, with the help of Hiruzen, Naruto was trained and learned about his abilities and powers. And they were quite related to Genjutsu as well as telekinesis as well. The ability of his mind was much stronger. After going through that much hardship and becoming numb and immune to it, and then finally breaking down, had quite affected his mind and unleashed this power. Naruto learned how to read and write as well as many of the stuff. End of the flashback. As Kakashi told him what happened. I I'm not sure what to say. A lot of stuff happened. Where is he? Manma and Mito asked. We have to meet our sibling. I know what you told us was different, Dad, but this isn't what he deserved. What if it was us? Would you have done the same? Minato and Kushina stayed quiet as Manma's lips were quivering, as tears were threatening to fall down. He was disappointed, hurt that they were willing to do the same as well. So, both of them left, walked out on them. Manma, Mito, wait! Don't, Mom. Now we know what Naruto went through. And now we know if the situation were reversed, we were the one instead of Naruto over there. And Naruto might have had that power, and we might have been even that lucky. As Naruto, we go towards him. There was a shed, wooden shed that was built there, as Naruto was meditating inside his shed, as Kakashi took his siblings there. As there was a knock on the door, as the door opened by itself. Come inside, Nissan. And who might be the guests? They are your siblings, Naruto. As Naruto halted, as his eyes opened, as Naruto called them inside. What would you like? As they were quite fascinated, as Naruto with his mind alone was making tea while he was chatting with them. As tea served itself, floating in the air. It was quite creepy, but they were quite fascinated by it as well. Naruto, we are your siblings. I am Mito, and this is our Nissan, Menma. As Menma then hugged Naruto. I heard what happened. Listen, if you hate us, I don't mind at all, but know this, we stand with you, Naruto. We are against what our parents did. When they told us, we were even against them. Naruto knew what they were telling the truth as Naruto hugged him back. I know you're telling the truth, but the thing is that I just don't want to be in the life of those people. I can give you guys a chance, knowing that you two might be fun to hang around with. You can come here as much as you want, but them, those who are outside listening into our conversation, as Naruto, with a single hand, lifted them up as they were now being squeezed by an invisible force. It was Minato, Kushina, as well as Jiraiya. Hello, you three. Finally back, Hokage-sama, from your vacation? I see. At least you had the decency to teach them quite a lot of manners, as well as raise them right. Or I guess that, like me, they had to do and fend after for themselves. Listen, Naruto, please, you have to calm down. We need your help. Help with what? Naruto said, suddenly, making everyone confused. Shit, Jiraiya thought. Yes, shit indeed, Jiraiya. I can read minds as well. Knowing if people can lie or tell the truth. And wanna know something fun? I'll show you the most realistic genjutsu that you ever seen. As Jiraiya then saw himself floating in nothing more than blackness. Everywhere was darkness, and voices were calling out to him, screams of agony. That was all he could hear for 1,000 years, within only 1 second. And when the genjutsu broke, Jiraiya was a shivering mess and foaming from his mouth. What did you do to him, Naruto? Menma asked, quite a bit worried about his sensei. Nothing. Just made him suffer 1,000 years. But 1 second only passed. The powers of telepathy. I can heal his mind. But I wanted him to be punished the most. 1 month later, I'll heal him if he is able to survive that long. Naruto, please stop. We are nothing more than Progny and Progner. You two brought me to this world, but then kicked me out as soon as I was nothing more than a wasteful resource for you. Am I right? No, stop lying to me, Kushina. I can read minds, remember? We're not lying, Naruto. We were scared. Interesting. So you were scared that I might die at the hands of your enemies, but you forgot the biggest enemy is the one person that you trust the most when he's turned against you. And those persons were none other than those people over there in Konoha that died that night. The people that you also trusted with your lives. They could have stabbed you in the back whenever they wanted to. And I want nothing to do with them, nor you. These two I'll allow. And he healed your eyes mind with a snap. You are ready to go back, Jiraiya, and not ever set foot on my property. It's legally registered, by the way. You have no rights to be here, even if you are the Kage. Next time, I won't be too lenient. With these words, Naruto threw them out with a single thrust, as they were thrown a mile away from his property, all the way back to the village. Damn it, that kid is strong. We need him, Minato. No. We don't deserve him, said Minato. As Kushina was like, what? What do you mean we don't deserve him? He is our child, Minato. Was our child, Kushina. What we did to him has hurted him the most. And I suggest you the same, to avoid him at all cost. I don't want to do nothing with him. His powers are scary, and we should be wary of him. He literally broke your mind, Sensei. In front of us, you were nothing more than a husk, a living dead body. He killed your mind and then healed you within an instant. I don't want to go through that pain. You're nothing more than a coward, Minato Namikaze, said Kushina. Then go ahead and try, Kushina. Be my guest. As on the other side, Naruto was given the scroll that Menma has brought. What? Seriously? Oh, the gall of those people. They want me to marry off a stranger now. Hey, she is quite nice. I mean, she is a bit weird. She is my friend, and yeah, she'll be good to you. I promise. Swear. I'm not sure. She has a quiet king for pranking. Well, I guess if you two insist, I'll go meet her. And you two as well, Nissan, as well as Gigi. But please keep those people away, as there was a bang on the door. Seriously? Again? I just told those people not to come here. Mito, please go deal with your mother. Fine. What do you want, Mom? I want to talk to Naruto. Listen. No, it's not a good time. Please leave. No. I have to speak to him. Okay, fine. What do you want to speak about? Naruto said, peering behind them as both of them were shocked. How did you do that? When you built your house, you have a lot of ways to know where you have trapdoors. Point taken. Listen, Naruto, you're sorry, I know. But it's too late. You're 13 years too late. Actually 18, Ma. I want nothing to do with you. Why would I need you now? I'm a grown-up adult. I can take care of myself. And this marriage thing? Why would I need that? As Naruto burnt it with his only mind, and suddenly, a kunai landed right next to him. As a girl with black hair jumped down. You know you're quite pretty, boy, but that is quite disrespectful. Wait, what are you doing here? Naruto said, quite shocked that he was not able to detect the only person in front of him, Kurtasuchi. As she was smirking. I wanted to meet the son of Yellow Flash, which everyone told me was quite wasteful, because he did not have any chakra, but you, oh my boy, are a good catch, with your looks alone. Heck, you're even more cuter than Menma over there. Oi, stop roasting my ass, said Menma. I'll roast you, grill you, however much I want, so shut the hell up, bitch. As Naruto looked back at Menma with open wide mouth. What does she mean by that? At one time she wanted to date me and I did not agree. And now she just calls me a bitch. I don't know why. Because you're a bitch who broke a girl's heart. Anyway, good riddance because I now have a new aim. What the hell do you mean, lady? Please leave. I'm done with dealing with psychos for one day long enough. This Naruto went inside. As Kushina then said, Kurtasuchi, I have this handled. Well, you brought me here for a surprise and I got a lot of surprises today, Kushina. And The most beautiful one was that I had to spend my life with that kind of man, who's hard to get as well as that beautiful. Who we? No way I'm backing down now. As this was going on, one other person was watching this. Zetsu. He could be the one we need to replace Itachi. Yes. You see, due to his illness catching up, Itachi had died. As the Uchiha massacre did happen, but this time because of Naruto. Even Sasuke did died. And Itachi did not blame him because all of them were arrogant. That is why he left and joined Akatsuki for the world peace. But Itachi too has passed away now. And Zetsu and the Akatsuki were looking for new recruits, and Naruto was one of them because of his abilities. Now, as we see Zetsu going all the way back to Akatsuki base in Omegakure, 1 week later, as a meeting was being held there, as Kisame Hoshigaki, Deidara, Sasori, as well as Kakazu, Hidan, Konan, Pain and its boss, and Tobi and Zetsu were there. These 9 peoples were there now. Any news, Zetsu? You said that you'll undertake the role of finding us a new person to fulfill the role of Itachi. I might have found a person that is stronger than you, even as well, Leader Sama. And who might that be? Said Pain with an eyebrow rose. A person without chakra, but he has capability of turning people inside out with his mind alone. And able to destroy half of the village with his mind alone. That is quite a terrifying power. He can break people's mind as well as cure them with a single snap of his finger. I have seen it with my own eyes. He broke Jiraiya the Sanin's mind, as he said, quote in his own words, making him suffer for thousands of years within 1 second, and then, after some time, healing his mind altogether like nothing happened. That is quite a terrifying power indeed. And he is the son of Minato and Kushina, the one who was abandoned by them. So he holds a great grudge against Konoha as well as them. What about his siblings? They are the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, right? Said Pain. Yes, we have located them, and they have the essence of the Nine Tails. Split it in halves. We need only 1 half. But if we are able to get both, the 10 Tails will be in full power soon. That is quite good. We have to get both of them then. As then, Pain then said, you approach him peacefully, the 3 times first rule. If he doesn't agree, then we'll go force him. If he doesn't, then we have to kill him, making him our enemy. Alright. Move out, Zetsu and everyone. Be on your target. As we have a time skip, we go towards Naruto as he has finally woken up. He was on his home alone, drinking coffee and reading some books as another kunai struck down near him. But before it could embed, Naruto stopped it midair. As the kunai left it into Naruto's hand, seriously? When are you going to stop, Kurtasuchi? It's been already 2 weeks. You do the same shit over and over again. As this time around, Kurtasuchi caught Naruto off guard and was able to finally land a kiss on his lips. As Naruto's eyes widened before he turned red. What are you doing, you idiot woman? As she licked her lips. I knew you were the right choice after all. How could you be so bold? I thought it was the other way around. Oh, in books? Yeah, it might be, but in reality, it can be quite different. As suddenly, something came from the bushes, as it was a huge kunai attached with tags that were explosive. As Naruto stopped them, as they all exploded quite far away from them, they were aiming towards Kurtasuchi as well as him. You saved me. Be on guard, Kurtasuchi. Someone is there. Who is there? Come out. Fine then, Naruto said as no response came, as he made a motion with his hand to coming towards him, as 8 figures were dragged there, which were 7 white Zetsu while original Zetsu in between them. You were able to catch me, as the others were killed instantly. I only need you because I think you are the mastermind. Am I right? Yes. As Naruto read the creature's mind. Creature was quite shocked what happened next. Naruto split him in two. Well, hello there, Will of Kaguya. This is not possible. How do you... I could read people's mind. You think that your white Zetsu part will override your mind, huh? I could sense that you have two consciousness. So separated each. And guess what I find? You can come out now, Uchiha Obito. As Obito Uchiha came out, so you know who I am. And what do you mean, Will of Kaguya? I'll show you his memories. As Naruto moved forward, as Kurotsuchi was on guard, as Obito was on guard as well. Don't be, Obito. Knowing you were betrayed by them as well, I can kind of feel kinship towards you. Here, I'll show you. If you trust me. As Obito made his hand forward, as Naruto touched his hand, as the memories were transferred. No! No! Zetsu yelled. As after seeing everything, Obito was shaking with rage. You played us like a fiddle. You made a fool out of us. You think for your playthings, huh? Damn it all. It is revealed. Oh, mother, you have to wait some more. Because I have to erase and get back to the board again. To rewrite this stupid ass shinobi history. And it is all because of this. Before he could finish, he was starting to turn into rocks and being destroyed, nothing more into ash now. What is going on? How is this possible? This cannot be. You cannot harm me. I'm supposed to be invincible. I am the mother of Kaguya, the rabbit goddess. You're nothing more than a mindless drone. A mindless drone that could be disposed of. Even your so-called mother knows. No! You're lying! Before he could do anything, Zetsu was no more. Dead. Gone finally. As he looked towards Obito, what are you going to do now? I have to go warn the others. And I need your help. Fine, I'll come with you. Wait, Naruto, it is dangerous to go with them. They are a dangerous group of mercenaries. Listen, Kurotsuchi. Please wait for me here, okay? And don't tell anyone about me. Can I trust you? Naruto said, holding both of her hands. Looking into her eyes as Kurotsuchi blushed for the first time. Fine. Well, that is quite nice. I'll see you when I get back. As Naruto kissed her on the cheek as she blushed even more. As Naruto left. Well, aren't you the teaser? Well, I have something to give you when you return, she said while licking her lips as she giggled like a maniac. As Naruto and Obito made their way back to Amegakure. Time skip. After showing everyone the memories of Zetsu. Damn it, so what were we doing? Going towards the world destruction then? Yes, that is what was going to happen. The world tree will entrap you all and suck out chakra from you like leech, and then a fruit will be born, and Kaguya will be able to eat it. Only an Otsutsuki can do this. How idiotic. And I thought I was a god. I was a plaything, said Pain. Well, you might have been betrayed. You can always start fresh. Oh, if you can. Follow your passions. Except for you. Two immortals. What do you mean by us? As with a single snap, both of them were now nothing more than paralyzed and with mind brokens. Dead bodies with breathing air to waste upon. As Naruto turned towards all of them, as their bodies caught on fire. If you have gone against me, this might have happened. Listen, you all have redeemable qualities. You can be redeemed, even you, Kisame, because you have gone through a harsh life, full of discrimination, one I can guess. So go out and make a name for yourself, the one that people can look up to as legends, not as someone they discussed and despised. As after hearing his words, Naruto disappeared. Even Obito and everyone was in deep thought, and Akatsuki still continued on to his surprise when he returned. Eight months later, he heard that they were still continuing on and were doing good deeds. Amegakure was now a stable village and a prosperous one under their regime, and minor villages were now coming towards them, and a lot of people were moving towards them as well. As 1 year later, Amegakure became the next strongest elemental nation as well, just alongside Suna, as the other villages accepted it with open arms. As for Kurotsuchi and Naruto, things have been stable between them, and Naruto only obliged to one thing that his parents did good, and that was to introduce him to Kurotsuchi. Albeit it was his siblings who suggested them the idea, they didn't take the credit because they wanted to rekindle the relation between Naruto and their parents. No matter how much they were disappointed in their parents, they were still the parents of both of them, even Naruto, if he accepts them. But they all knew deep down inside that was not possible. And it really wasn't, because Naruto wasn't going to accept them at any cost. They had broken his heart, and not only that, Naruto was always alone, by himself. Nothing more than just two people besides him, his whole life. And now, there were three more, Kurotsuchi, Menma, and Mito. As for Jiraiya, he was frowned upon in the whole elemental nations, regarded as nothing more than just a womanizer piece of shit. As for Menma and Mito, they were labeled as the perfect failure example of a parents that no one should follow. And that was their story. As for, well, Obito, he became peaceful and moved on, as one night in his dream, Rain visited him and told him to do so. And to his surprise, it was a real dream, because when he woke up, he had tear stains there, as well as one of Rin's headbands there as well, that has been buried alongside her, indicating that it was real. So he moved on. As for Kakashi, he did as well. And his siblings married too, and so did he. Everyone was living the perfect happy life now. As this was the story of Naruto, the one who was abandoned and had telekinesis. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's end this video here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.